I'm joined now by the acting CEO of GibElec's, Stanley Antoniou, who's going to explain exactly what happened here today. Can you tell us?
Yeah, good evening, Ros. This afternoon, approximately 1:30, we noticed the power plant just going dead. We rushed out to the control room and we realized that it was a major power outage. Our first thoughts were to find out where it originated. We realized that there was a contractor working in this area, as you can see. They were actually doing some boreholes. They had all the relevant paperwork with them, identifying where all the cables are, and obviously they just went through it.
This has happened several times before, where GibElec provides a plan, but the contractor goes through the cables. Is it time to review your practices, perhaps to have a GibElec member on site to ensure that this doesn't happen?
Well, it wouldn't be feasible at the time to have somebody here every single day with a contractor, because you don't know when it's going to happen. We were here, we did tell them where the area of our cables were, but they just went ahead and did that borehole. So
many people will be struggling to understand how the whole of Gibraltar can be left without power because of 3 cables. How is that possible?
Right, these are our main arteries coming out of the power station, okay, going to the relevant distribution centers that we have. And in effect, from the distribution centers, they go out to the substations. So once you hit 1 cable, we may survive, but once you've gone through 3 cables, it's absolutely not. I mean, it's not, it cannot, we couldn't survive it.
Is the battery energy storage system currently in place and working?
Not at the time, not at this moment, but even if it were, it would have not had any effect on the system because it would have been connected to the to North Mole power station. So once we lose the power station, we lose everything.
So how do we stop these incidences from occurring in future?
I would say a very hefty fine on the contractor, and I'm sure they will learn, and the word will get around that they've had a very big fine, and I don't think they will be, or they will ask further questions from GEA.
And have you spoken to SDE Limited or whoever was contracted to carry out these works? I mean, do you have any concerns about whether they were able to carry out the sort of works that they were contracted to do?
I didn't have a chance to speak to them. By the time I came, they packed up and left. But I know my team actually asked them questions if they had the service clearances. The answer was yes, but not on them, and it's something they should have on site. That's as far as I can say with regards to the contract that was on site. They did have them, but on their mobiles or on an iPad, but not on site. And these plans you need to have on site, otherwise you will never know where the cables are.
So when can full power throughout Gibraltar be expected to be restored tonight?
I'm hoping it should have been done within the next, or should be done within the next 15 minutes, but we are currently restoring. We have to take the relevant measures to be able to restore bits at the time, so as we don't find ourselves with an influx of power and then we won't be able to cope. So obviously everything is done bit by bit.
Stanley Antoniou, thank you very much for speaking to me. So there we have it. Power should be restored very shortly throughout Gibraltar, and the answer does seem to be in the legislation. So all eyes now on Parliament to ensure that the laws are passed to allow GibElec or the government to impose hefty fines on these contractors to ensure they stop going through our cables.